Minecraft 1.21.6 is here, bringing with it the Happy Ghast, lead changes, not much else, and most importantly, a bunch of music changes. I just want to make a quick PSA in case you did not already know, but with this update you can now change how often music will play while in the game, as well as being shown the name and artist behind the track you are currently listening to. This change is something I have secretly wanted for a long time and never thought it would actually come to the game because it is so niche and weird, and I genuinely think this is my favorite part of the update. Going along with these awesome new changes are 6 brand new tracks by Roddy. Amos? I don't know how to pronounce that, I'll be so honest. But those are 5 ambient tracks and a brand new music disc. If I'm not mistaken, this is Roddy's first time working on music for Minecraft, and I hope he sticks around because all these new tracks are a welcome addition to the game. I really like his style. It's distinct from all the other composers, but still Minecrafty. Now, for the 5 new ambient tracks, all 5 of them have a chance of playing in cherry groves, forest, deserts, groves, and lush caves. I'd say that we have a nice natural and lush theme going on here, but the desert biome kind of throws a wrench in that whole thought, so I don't know, whatever. Also, these songs were definitely made with the idea of floating around on the Happy Ghast at high altitudes in mind. So I find it weird that these songs don't just play in all the mountain-related biomes. Regardless of the biomes that these music's playing though, I think all of these tracks fit the Minecraft vibe very well while still bringing something new and fresh to listen to. Also, for the music disc, Tears, you can obtain that by simply killing a ghast with its own fireball, so pretty simple to get. While I love listening to all of this new music, I am gonna have to rank one of them in last place for the sake of this video. So, without further ado, number 6, Below and Above. Again, I want to reiterate, none of these tracks are bad, but Below and Above is definitely the one I enjoy the least out of these 6. For starters, there's just not much of a melody going on here for the first half of the song. It is mainly just a lot of soothing ambient noise, which is cool and everything. I just like there to be recognizable melodies and such. But during the second half, a soft piano kicks in and really starts making Below and Above sound like a real Minecraft track. But after only about a minute of that, the song fades away before it really has a chance to go anywhere. This really is quite a pleasant and relaxing song to listen to, probably the most fitting piece of music added for that feeling of slowly floating around on a happy ghast up in the clouds, admiring the world below you. But for my personal tastes when it comes to Minecraft ambient music, and when compared to the rest of this update soundtrack, Below and Above comes in last place for me. Number 5, Lily Pad. To me, Lily Pad is almost like a better version of what Below and Above was trying to accomplish. It gives you that same dreamlike feeling while listening to it, but it has a bit more going on throughout the song that makes me enjoy it more. Just more notes, more instruments, more personality. Because of that, I feel like I don't have a whole lot more to add here. Lily Pad is just a better Below and Above in my eyes. Or I guess ears in this case, I don't know. I could totally see why you enjoy Below and Above's more relaxed sound though. I don't want it to sound like I think that track doesn't have a reason to exist, because these are both great pieces of music, just similar. Number 4, Fireflies. At first, I thought we already had a Minecraft track called Fireflies, but I was wrong. 1.19, the Wild update, brought the track Firebugs, which plays in swamps and stuff. And I think it is just kinda interesting we have these 2 pieces of music with similar names from 2 different composers with 2 very different vibes. That is probably the most interesting thing I have to say about Fireflies. It's on the shorter side, and I'd also say on the more somber side. It's peaceful, but a bit melancholic, with a simple melody that slowly builds up over time. And after just a little bit, only a piano is left to slowly fade away as the song concludes. It is a very pleasant and bite-sized track that I just think gets outshined by others on this list. I'd say my biggest criticism is that Fireflies feels like it ends out of nowhere, but maybe that's the point, you know? Art is subjective and all that crap. Number 3, Broken Clocks. This song feels a little uneasy, with a very wobbly sounding melody kicking off the song, almost as if the song is broken. Clocks. I've said throughout this video that I love some fun melodies, and Broken Clocks definitely has that going on. As with all of the ambient tracks this update, Broken Clocks really sounds like a dreamy piece of reflection, and possibly even a bit sad sounding. That's the vibe that I've been getting from all of these songs. Like I always say, describing music is a hard thing to do, and I am definitely not the best with it. You might find a different meaning in these notes. But yeah, Broken Clocks is just very straightforward, with a piano and some synths carrying the song to a climax before fading out. Pretty standard stuff, but a really nice listen. Number 2. O's Piano. O's Piano fits the mold of a Minecraft ambient track the best out of all of these new pieces, in my opinion. And by that, I mean it sounds the most like some of that classic C418 ambient music. All of these tracks use very similar instrumentation, and I think O's Piano does it the best. It is very surreal and dreamy, like all the others, but it has that backing piano melody to keep you grounded and moving forward. As the song progresses, the piano slowly fades away, giving way for the synths to carry on. But as they start to fade away and it sounds like the song might just be ending, the piano comes right back in and starts playing that familiar melody once again. While simple, I think this makes for a really strong and memorable ending for an ambient piece of music. I really think that O's Piano is the most well-rounded song out of all these pieces, and it has been the ambient track that has stuck with me the most after listening to all of these. If I had a gun to my head and had to show someone only one of these songs for them to get the vibe of these new tracks, this is the one that I would choose. All of these new ambient tracks have an oddly nostalgic and sad tone to them. I don't know how to quite explain it, but I hope you get what I'm saying here. These songs really make me think about all the old Minecraft memories I have of when I was just starting out playing the game and was still dog shit at it. But of course, this isn't the end of the list. Number 1. Tears. Yeah, I don't know if it's cheap putting a music disc song above ambient tracks, but Tears is just really, really good. Being the second music disc to be found in the Nether, I like that Tears follows suit in sounding more like Pigstep than any of the other overworld music discs we have gotten recently. These two discs sound like they belong in the Nether, separate from what we know. Also, it just kinda sounds like the disc is being sung by ghasts making funny ghast noises, which is perfect for this update. And I swear I can hear a cat in there too sometimes. And I hope it is, because that would be a really cool Easter egg. If you didn't know, the original ghast sound effects were made by C418 recording sounds of him disturbing his cat while they were sleeping, or what have you. So ghasts have had this funny connection to cats ever since they were added to the game. But yeah, all in all, Tears is a really funky and weird new disc that I think everyone is gonna enjoy, and I believe it is the best new track added to this game. And that is my list. Without a doubt, this is the most ambient music we have gotten in Minecraft, and most definitely fits the vibe of what this update is all about. It's like they told Mr. Roddy to make the most chill music imaginable and then just go wild with Tears. The only thing I really have to critique here is, again, with the selection of biomes that these music tracks play in. I feel like these tracks would be right at home in places like meadows or flower forest. More so than deserts at least. But then that train of thought also leads me to think that these tracks should pretty much just play anywhere. At the end of the day, I don't really care that much. I'm just happy we are still getting new music in Minecraft. And I can finally make it play 24/7. I really don't care about the Happy Guest, man. This is the music update to me. That thing can pull a Hindenburg and just crash and burn to the ground. Okay, I believe that is everything I have to say regarding this new update and its soundtrack. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and have yourself a good day.